there, writers. So I hope you all came today with an idea about how you can write to make the earth cleaner and greener. I know some of you are going to write a book, and some of you are going to write a song. I saw ideas about trash, about littering, about using more bikes and walking, about recycling, about using less water or power. So many amazing ideas, and I am so, so proud to call you my students. We already know that writers can learn by looking at what other writers do. We can look at what another writer does and say, wow, that was really good. I'm going to try what she did or what he did in my own writing. So today I brought you writing from a different school. One of my friends is a teacher at another school with kindergarten, and she is a girl in our class who wrote this letter, and she sent it to me to share with you. And I thought we can look at this girl's letter. This girl's name is Lily, and we can see what does she do that maybe we want to try in our own writing. Let's look. All right, let's read this letter together. Ready? It says, Dear Melanie, did you know that kids are being too noisy on the stairs? It is a big problem. Some kids talk with inside voices. Other kids talk really loud. It's a problem because one day Felix was right next to me and he was yelling very loud, and when Miss Liz said a quiet signal, I could not hear her and I was not looking at her. It is bad. Maybe we can remind the kids to not yell by putting a sign on the wall on every staircase. It would be good for a lot of the first grade classes. So when the teachers do a quiet signal, they can hear the teacher so they can talk. Thank you, from Lily. Okay, writers, what are some things that Lily the writer did really, really well? She wrote lots of sentences. She put lots of sounds in her words. She had uppercases and periods. But one thing I want to teach you about is she used a really specific detail. She didn't just say that it's better when it's quiet and we should be more quiet or be quiet at the end. Do you think her writing would have been as good? No. She said one time I was on the stairs and I couldn't hear. And I couldn't hear the teacher. And so that specific example really helped. Okay, now I'm going to think. I'm going to be starting my writing today, and I want to use really specific examples. I'm making some posters about trash. What specific examples could I use about recycling and trash? Should I just say, put the recycling in the bin? That might not be so effective. Oh, I know. One time I was walking with Miss Berman in the hall and we saw a lot of paper in the trash can. That's what I'm going to put on my first poster. Let me get started. All right, I'm making a poster. I only have this size paper, but that's okay. I can always make bigger copies when we get back to school. All right, what do I want to put? I want to put that example, that really specific example about paper in the trash can. So maybe I'll draw me and Miss Berman looking at the paper in the trash can and then put like a big X and put paper in the recycling bin. And I can write paper goes in the recycling, not in the trash. Oh, and maybe I can put the word not in like big uppercase letters. So it's not just like not in the trash, but it's not in the trash, like that. Okay, let me start with my picture. All right, and now I want to write paper goes in the recycling, not the trash. So I'm going to start up here at the top. Paper. P, p, p. P, pig. uppercase P because it's the first word of the sentence. Acorn, A. P, pig. Paper, ring. Paper goes, oh, I hear go. Go, goes. Socks. See how there was a sight word hidden in there? Paper goes in. Oh, sight word. In. In the. THE spells the recycling. Ring. Eagle, long E. Socks or C, celery. I'm going to go C, celery, because I think that's how grown-ups spell it. Ice. C, cat. Recycle, leaf. Recycling. Ooh, I hear in. That's a sight word hidden inside another word. Recycling, goat. Paper goes in the recycling, not. I'm going to use my big letters that I talked about. Uppercase to make it seem like I'm really trying to make that word really strong. Octopus, not. T, turtle. I'm going to make them nice and dark. Bold is what we call that. Remember when we learned about bold-faced words? That was a while ago, but we can use it now again too. Everything we learn in writing can be used all over. Not the. THE spells the, not the trash. T, turtle, ring. Apple, trash. SH, shovel. And I'm going to put an exclamation point at the end. There's my first poster. Maybe later I'll color it in. Paper goes in the recycling, not the trash. All right, writers, today your job is going to be to start your writing. Remember, it doesn't have to be a poster like mine. It can be a book, it can be a song, it can be a letter, it can be anything you want to write. Up to you. But make sure you really think about what specific, exact details you can give. If you're really specific, you think of something really, really important to talk about, like one time when this happened, then your writing will be more effective. I can't wait to see what you do. Happy writing. Pause now to do your writing homework. Pausa ahora para hacer tu tarea de escritura. Start your persuasive writing to make the earth cleaner and greener. Remember, it can be a song, a story, some posters, a book, a letter, any type of writing you want. Remember that being very specific with specific examples makes your writing more effective.